So hi, welcome to the Cookproof channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to connect your kite leash to your harness in the best possible way. So a lot of us have been connecting the leash on the back of the harness, but that's a really unsafe position. If you ever need to release, you'll be pulled from the back, and so it's really hard to reach it and to be able to eject.
In this video from 2007, that I will link on the description, you can see what can happen if you have your leash connected in the back of the harness. When you are in need of release, you can't reach it. Even when it stops pulling you in a crazy way, you still can't release. As you can see, Karolina explaining after it happened.
So, what I recommend to you is that you connect your leash to the front of your harness. This poses some problems because a lot of the harnesses are not designed to have the leash connected to the front, but there's a few of them that are. Let me show you a few of the cases and how you can solve the problem by connecting it correctly on the front of your harness without it interfering with your loop.
As you saw from the video, having the leash on the back makes it impossible to release under pressure. Even outside and in a relaxed environment, it's not easy. We made a simulation pull with a kite leash connected on the back. And as you can see, once there is a pull, the person cannot maintain the position and it's even dragged underwater. As an alternative to the back connection, riders often connect the leash to the side of the harness. This point was not designed for it, and in case of pull, also doesn't allow for an easy release. So when the connection is on the side, you are also twisted and pulled under, as you can see in our test experience. So the best way is to have it in the front, so in case you are pulled, your body will be staying on top of the line, allowing you to reach the safety leash quick release easily. Connecting the leash to the front allows you to stay on top of the line and in case of need, easily release it. Basically, the pull is similar to the pull from the kite, as it's located in the same place. So let's look at some harnesses and how you can connect your leash to the front part of them, as not all have a dedicated connection point for you to attach. You have harnesses with connection point already in the front and also without any place to attach. You also have a leash that connects via a line or others using a carabiner. When we have a loop, like in this case, it's very easy to connect it either with a line or a carabiner, as it was designed for it. The problem comes when your harness doesn't have a specific point to connect your leash. Some people connect it to the main loop, but this can be a problem as it interferes with the hooking of the loop.
So here are a couple of options and possibilities and how you can fix them in any harness.
If you have a rope leash, one possibility is to connect it to the metal part of where the straps connect to the spreader. Usually, you can fit the line there. In alternative, you can also use the strap themselves. If the leash uses a carabiner, you can try to put it in the same places, but it can be hard sometimes as there's not a lot of space. In this case, use a small piece of rope to make an attachment point for your carabiner. Simply grab a piece of line, fold it, and make a knot. Then, with a loop, pass it in the place you decided to connect and loop it inside itself. You now have a connection point for your carabiner. However, don't use the extra piece when connecting a line leash, as it can spin and lock the line, preventing it from releasing. Some harnesses, however, don't have a metal part to connect, and you also might get some wear and tear by using the straps. So you might find different alternatives, like connecting it to the spreader bar. But if the space is not enough, it can jam the whole system and prevent you from activating it.
So one way to fix this? Just put a ring on it.
So with the same line you had before, only that now you add a metal ring that you can buy on any hardware store, so you make your connection point for your leash. This is my suggestion for you to use in any harness, making it safer to use. There are some odd leashes, like this one, that are like a rope but end in a metal part. I would avoid them altogether, as this piece can lock on the harness, preventing it from releasing.
I don't know which harness you have or if you had any kind of problems with your harness. It would be amazing to find out what problems you had with your harness, and also, how did you solve it? How did you make it work for you? That's also very important. Are you still using the back leash connection point? Are you using the front leash connection point? Are you just decided to go on the side because you didn't know where to connect it? How are you doing it? How do you think you should do it? And do you think these tips are good or not? Let me know that on the comment section below. Subscribe to us to get to know when we come out with other videos by clicking the notification button as well. And it will be a pleasure to have you on board on the next videos to see a few more tutorials and a few more tricks and tips on the next videos. See you soon.